Hey everybody, happy June 11th, 2023. It's been a while since I did an update video, so here's another one for you. So, first off, we're trying a new phone. I got this phone like literally a day before Burning Man last year because my phone finally died the day before Burning Man last year, so that was real fun. Um, so, backing up a little bit just to give an update of what's going on or what went on. So, obviously, WhYODie did not go to Burning Man last year. That was a bummer. He gave up about 10:30 that night. The wings weren't quite done. You can see we're working on him in the background here still. Um, so that was kind of a good thing and a bad thing. We loaded up. Basically, we're going to say, hey, we're just going to go with what we got, and took him around the block with the van and all. And I had no trailer brakes, so we were watching Facebook posts all day long, and people were saying, "Oh, flat tires are breaking down here left and right." It was crazy hot. It's like, you know, we're just going to give up on him and stay home. So it was kind of a good thing we did. It was a rough burn. It was a fun time, but kind of glad you left him home. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. It's Burning Man. Stuff happens. Doesn't go as planned. So anyways, so we're all gun-ho to go this year again. Found out the trailer, I never really towed anything much with a big van. And yeah, bear with me. I'm using a phone here. I've been always filming with a GoPro, so I'm going to try this and see what my computer thinks about this video. But if it works, we'll stick with it. But anyways, the brake controller van died, so I put a new one in. That did not work very well. I only had like half my brake capacity on the trailer, so I put another. I should take that back. The other controller I put in might have not been new to me. Well, maybe new to me, but not new. Anyways, it has a new one in it now, so I've yet to tow with it. So I'm going to do that here, obviously, the next week or two to make sure the brakes are 100% on the trailer. Because I replaced like everything. The trailer was like rebuilt, had brand new everything on the brakes except for the brake drums, whole new kit, magnets, hardware, you name it. So I'm like, and it was a name brand kit too, so I doubt there's something wrong with that. And I'm pretty sure I'm a mechanic, so I'm pretty sure the shoes were properly adjusted, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm not a trailer pro. So anyways, we're gonna get that all dialed in. Been working on the van a little bit. The lighting was like not happening last year because we literally threw everything out WhYODie to getting ready to go. And so I have lighting in the van this year. So we have, I'm not gonna open them up right now because I'm lazy. And it's about looking like it's gonna rain here again. It's some weird weather we got here. These thunderstorms coming down from the Sierra Nevadas and it's kind of clouded up. But it's keeping the weather cool, so that's kind of nice. But anyways, we got good lighting in the van this year. Got a couple of other things in the van. I'm gonna build like a bed in there, which is also gonna be like shelving for driving up there to make things a lot easier. Because last year was a disaster. I was literally having to move stuff constantly in the van all burn week, and it got old real fast. We still had fun though. But anyways, so WhYODie's coming along. I just spun him around here yesterday. Been doing some electrical work on him. I got some work lights down under the wheelhouse now. It's super civilized, so when I have issues down there with the amps or whatever electrical wise going on, we can see what we're doing down there without having to have a flashlight constantly going. Also wired in I don't know what we call the thing, some kind of power supply unit, so I can plug that in household current, AC 120, whatever, and then I can run all of WhYODie's, the majority of his LED lights. So if we park them out front of the camp or whatever, we can plug into shore power, the camp power, then I can run all the lights on them while he's out there parked. And people can ooh and ah at the lights, and we go, oh cool, and then I don't have to run my batteries down or run the generator on it. So it's like up to 12 amps or whatever on that circuit. So that's cool. So that's all wired in there. Did the under lighting in the wheelhouse, some other miscellaneous little projects here and there. And so he's about where I want him to be with the electrical stuff. We're still going to at least assemble him the majority of the way and do like a full lighting test because I've yet to do that also. And he's yet to be fully assembled also. So it's getting interesting. But as you can see behind me, I got the right side wing frame up. We did some redesigns on the, maybe we finished the design on the wings. So the big feathers on the ends, those are going to be the same as what they were. We added or we're going to add about maybe 6 to 8 smaller feathers that are from like 2 feet to 3 feet long. That's going to go on the top. You can kind of see here where this grating is here, that shelving material. It's like a 2x4 panel up there. I put some hokey Christmas lights up there because That's just going to help, because what we're going to do on the top side, we'll have the feathers going across there. We're just going to like cable tie them on there so they can kind of flutter in the wind, and it'll kind of make it look more like a bird wing instead of two extension ladders bolted together on top of some weird looking truss or whatever on top of some boat thing. Anyways, on the underside, I got just some bunch of canvas material or whatever, and we'll skin the bottom of the wing with that. And then, of course, the Christmas lights, whatever, will show through and hopefully be less hokey. But it'll look pretty cool, I think, with the lighting all coming through multicolor or whatever. Because like each wing's gonna have, I think, about like 4 stage lights, LED stage lights on it, just kind of washing the wing and the feathers and all. So I think it'll be okay. So anyways, my hand is getting tired of holding this, so I need to get, if this works, I'm gonna get a proper phone holder or whatever. So just want to give a quick update. Big shout out to my helper yesterday I'm joining a different camp, at least for this year. I was with kindergarten camp last year. They're taking the year off, so I joined a local camp here in town that's hopefully getting their act together and going to throw something together. It's a coffee themed camp, which is awesome because I don't drink coffee, so that'll be interesting. They got like good chocolate, good hot chocolate and stuff. Excuse me. So that'll be fun. Hopefully we have a decent amount of folks up there with that. I think WhYODie's going to be the only mutant vehicle, and our camp, we lost one of our other campers to another camp. She's taking her mutant vehicle with her, but we'll still see her up there, have fun with her. But yeah, anyways, just thought I would give a shout out real quick to say, hey, what we're up to. WhYODie's kind of under tarps right now because like it's threatening to rain still, so there's not much to show right now. He still looks like the same thing as what you saw probably in the previous videos. So I'm probably forgetting some other stuff I was going to mention, but I just want to give a shout out. It's because people have been asking me, hey, what the heck's going on over there? Or do an update video or whatever. So I thought I figured out how to do one. And apologies for not really saying much. I keep pretty busy with everything else I help with around the world and all my other mini projects. So when I say around the world, I mean my little world. But anyway, so we're still gung-ho to go, plugging away here. Got a lot to do still, but the big projects will be getting these wings finished. So like right now, I just finished welding a bracket. Thankfully, I didn't set my yard. My yard's okay. My neighbor's yard, he's got weeds growing everywhere on it. I gotta go hose his yard off so I can weld over here in my driveway. It'd be nice if he would kind of take care of that. So we'll take care of that here for him one of these days, maybe, if he won't do it. But the support system that holds the wings, because they're going to be hanging out at like about a 45-degree angle. Let me see if I can get over here. We can kind of see them a little bit better. But I need a structure that's not quite as hokey as the chains we got going across here. That was our last-minute temporary kind of fix for last year. But what I'm going to do, because the wing's going to be sitting out about a 45-degree angle normally, and they will fold up vertically so we can cruise around town and park this thing if we have to. I'm not going to be messing with them unless I have to, because I don't want to deal with them falling off or breaking or whatever. So I have a small ATV winch. Going to run a cable system across the top of the tower there, so it'll pull both wings in together, and then it'll lower them down also together. But I'm building out of some of the aluminum I got. That's another thing I didn't mention. During the off season, I bought, because the decking on the ship was all leftover, like 2x6s and stuff, and it was already pretty sorry. It would have lasted probably last year, and it would have been done again officially. But anyways, I got some aluminum decking material. It's like interlocking aluminum pan. I don't really know what you call this stuff. And it turned out to actually probably be heavier gauge and weight wise than what the actual wood was, because I'm like I'm trying to keep WhYODie and everything like as light as possible because towing reasons. And then WhYODie's only based off a half-ton truck. And like I said, I have 10-person capacity is kind of what I'm shooting for on him, and that's like 1,500 pounds. So I got 3/4 tons of people on a half-ton truck, not including all the structural support, which is several hundred pounds there too. Probably, I don't know how much weight I've added to them, but a bit. But we took a lot of weight off them too. It's surprising like how much a stock windshield and just even the door glass, I mean, we've cut a lot of metal out of this thing. We've took a lot of weight out of this sucker, but we've added them some more pounds too. But anyways, we're trying to keep them pretty light. So the pieces that I had left over from that I was trying to get to, that'll hold this wing supposedly out at a 45-degree angle. And I won't have the chains flopping around, because last year the roads at Burning Man were just, especially at the end of the season, is like, I'm glad I wasn't up here with these chains hanging on these wings, because they would have just been clunking around, making all kinds of noise and make me nervous, because it was pretty windy up there. And I was smart enough to know that, hey, you can't just let the wings hang down off a chain, because you have to have something to hold them the other direction in case the wind starts blowing the opposite direction. It would take the wing and slam it up against the tower, and then it would go crashing back down once the wind let up. So I was planning for that with just ratchet straps or whatever. Literally, like I said, we ran out of time. So this year we're doing it properly. So I'm working on something that'll, some kind of bifolding with I got like some 1-inch by 3-inch aluminum sections or whatever. It's like C-channel stuff, which is kind of weird, but it's plenty heavy duty for, these wings actually are not that heavy. Well, with the feathers on there, they will obviously be heavier than they are now, but like I can by myself, I can pull that wing up even fully assembled with the feathers on it, and it's not too much weight that's really hanging off there, even with the wind blowing on it. So yeah, it's going to be a lot more stress on whatever's holding that in place. So anyways, that's what we're working on right now. We just got to get those pieces together. I'm just kind of mocking one side up, and it's kind of a, I'm not the engineer of the family, but my dad is. But it's coming together. I think it'll be okay and secure and not fall off and crush anybody, hopefully. So I don't want to be that guy. So anyways, I'll do another video once I get probably this section mocked up and there's a little more exciting stuff to show. And anyways, thanks for so much for watching, staying with us. Like I said, sorry again for about having almost close to a year with no videos posted, but hey, such is life. But thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys later.